issues that their civil attorney has said on social media in response was that he was trying to prove their innocence. And this is after the grand jury has got rid of the case. So now he's trying to prove their innocence. And he did that by he was trying to obtain JPD's hidden or secret file that would do this to that extent. And that's a claim that that would exonerate them in some regard. So what you have to believe is this is my point. If JPD is setting these guys up, right? Well, they're the unluckiest people I ever heard of, Lindsay. And let me tell you why. So if JPD has this conspiracy to set them up and let the real killer go, like that's apparently what they want to do, they fell into a great set of circumstances. They found two guys that were the last people ever seen with the victim alive, ever seen with him. The victim ends up in one of the suspects' car in the passenger seat, burned alive and beat in the back of the neck. I mean, that's, wow, that's what a coincidence. Then both suspects, the JPD's evil plan to set them up, have accelerant all over them. And then there's a witness that smells gasoline and identifies them, of course. Let's not forget all that.
Hmm.
And then these two innocent guys, one of them, Matt Weghurst, is so innocent that he just decides to, well, I'm so innocent, I believe myself to maybe also be guilty, and signs a cooperation agreement 2 weeks after the murder because he's so innocent. And then they both fail lie detector tests. Well, I would say they're the unluckiest people I ever heard of if this was part of the JPD conspiracy to get them and they're actually innocent. And it really worked out well for JPD if that was the circumstances for them to get somebody because all the worst coincidences happened to these innocent guys. Like that's and that you could ever heard of. Like the worst coincidence ever happened to them. They're the unluckiest people I've heard of. Now it turned out well for them because they didn't get indicted in the end. And so that explanation to me doesn't make any sense that they were trying to he was trying to uncover some hidden JPD file. And maybe he really believed that. I don't know. But to prove their innocence, but I'm like, God bless, they have the worst circumstances surrounding two innocent people that I've ever heard of.
Yeah, and I know you think that it was really stupid to
Mhm,
file the civil suit.
mhm,
My opinion is it's disgusting
mhm,
because, and this is my opinion,
right,
after looking at the evidence that I have looked at,
yeah.
I believe these two guys are guilty as sin. And now they're trying to profit off of a murder of their friend.
Yeah, I mean, definitely can be viewed that way for sure. It's assuming they are guilty, and then you did that. It seems like it's I don't know if it's a money thing or is it a reputational thing. It could be either one, both. Who knows? I think that's but it's just but the problem again. I'll go back to is that
This eyewitness who sees them,
mhm,
she points him out to the detectives once the cops get there. And then all of a sudden they find out, okay, well, the guy that she said she saw here prior to the explosion